This video contains strong language and may not be suitable for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Craig Davis, the father of our beloved Malia Davis, appeared in court for Derion Vence's custody hearing as a spectator. And while he was there, I guess he decided that now is my chance. There are conflicting reports as to what happened. But some witnesses in the courtroom said that Craig Davis had beat the dickens out of Derion Vence, which I kind of really find it hard to believe because those deputies are going to stop him. And I've heard some recorded conversation with Derion Vence, and I'm guessing that this mistress that he's been dating, saying that Craig Davis didn't touch him because he was bobbing and weaving. Like most people, I am just saying to myself, why didn't Craig Davis do this much sooner? I don't think we would be here today discussing the case of the death of an innocent child. Derion Vence decided not to press charges, and they allowed Craig Davis to just go home. Derion Vence was in court to give up the rights to Malia's brother. Now, how did he get the rights to Malia's brother in the first place? I mean, this is proof that Brittany Barnes is just one terrible mother. I had to use all these different names to talk about this woman because I really would hate to talk about her. But, hey, I mean, what else can a person say about this woman? Because you allowed your child to be killed. And now the man that everybody saying is responsible for her death has custody of your other child? Well, I think they said that Derion Vence's next court date is going to be on the 22nd of January, I believe. So that's a couple of days away. I'm just still shocked after all this time is that Derion Vence is the only one charged. And he is yet to be charged with murder. Old Acevedo said that he was going to keep the public informed. And he has yet to do that. All these different gag orders in place, people can't really speak on it. When they start doing things like that, man, I'm looking for some cheat in the game. I don't think that this case is going to come out right at all. But the way that this case has been going, come January 22nd, they'll be resetting this case once again.
Behind the doors of the 308th District Court this afternoon, Derion Vence, the only man charged in connection with the death of little Malia Davis and then allegedly dumping her body in Arkansas, was set to relinquish his parental rights to Malia's little brother, Cortland. But before court got started, a brawl.
The person who committed the murder is in cuffs sitting in there, and I don't know what's going on. It's a CPS day, apparently, in that courtroom. And I was sitting there, and somebody came in, and I thought it was the father. It was a bigger guy, and he ran across the room and started beating the dickens out of him.
Attorney Richard Tholstrup was in court for another case. He says Craig Davis, Malia's biological dad, lunged toward Vence. Deputies quickly grabbed Davis and handcuffed him too. Because everyone involved in the Malia Davis case are under a gag order, Davis would not talk to us this afternoon as he left court. But courtroom sources say Vence did not want to press charges against Malia's dad. So Vence went back to jail. Davis went home, and witnesses are left with a story to tell.
Everybody agrees that whatever he got, he more than deserves. Okay, so even the people who were trying to quiet things down, I'm not saying the sheriff's deputies, but just any of the lawyers that are in there.
I mean, I really sympathize with Craig Davis because I don't even want to imagine what he is going through. I can look at the man and tell the man is stressed out because he's changed a lot from the day of that funeral up until now. You can look and see the stress on his man. I know he's angry. I know he wants to get at Derion Vence. He'll never get over this. I know he's just hoping and praying that somebody will make a phone call to him saying that Brittany Barnes has been run over by a Mack truck and she's not going to make it. The other day I had to stop by the grocery store. And so while I was sitting out in the car, counting the change, I saw this young lady, I guess she was maybe around 18 or 19, with her baby and her boyfriend. And her boyfriend talked to this baby so bad. I'm just simply like, and she just sitting her dumb ass up there looking. I mean, how can you protect a child when the mother is oh so stupid? I can only imagine, as I say, what Craig Davis went through, yelling and screaming that, hey man, this woman is abusive and she's hurting my child. But they won't listen. Oh, we want proof. And now the child is dead. And now he is sitting up there. He the one that has to live with it. I mean, that wasn't the CPS worker's child that didn't get, their child didn't get killed. Or the police officers. Or the people that's on this case. So they can never understand what Craig Davis is going through right about now. Like I said, I sympathize for the man. But this is a lesson, really, for all the people that have been watching and following this case. Hey, man, I understand that sometimes people get together and then they don't stay together and they separate. But you need to, hey, be involved some type of way because you don't know who is supervising your child, especially if you know that the other person is stupid and will let a person abuse a child. Although that they have not been keeping us abreasted on the what's going on with this case, we have not forgotten about Malia Davis. We are still seeking justice for Malia Davis because this could happen to anyone. And if it happened to my child, I want people to be with me, help me to get justice for my child. And I'm kind of laughing. It's not funny though how Derion Vence is talking about Craig Davis didn't touch him because he was bobbing and weaving. That's because you still in the county. Wait till you get up out that county. I want to see how good your bob and weave game is then. Because you're being protected in that county. And to the person that put out that recording of Derion Vence hollering about he was bobbing and weaving, why come he don't say about the case about his innocence? He want to holler about bobbing and weaving all this other bull jive. What about the case? What the hell happened? How did Malia Davis end up dead? How did she end up in Arkansas? So while he talking about this bobbing and weaving, that's why I say you have people putting out misinformation. And the guy that put that video out with this recorded conversation with Derion Vence, in my opinion, seems to be friends with the family of Derion Vence because he really doesn't want to say anything bad about Derion Vence. So to whoever it is out there that is, communicating with Derion Vence and getting these recorded conversations with Derion Vence, why don't you ask him what the hell happened that night? to Malia Davis. Because we don't care about no bobbing and weaving. We care about what you did to that baby. I just don't really know where all these strange people are coming from. But one thing you got to understand is that here in Texas, we love the children.